G'day. Welcome back to the walkthrough. So, what we've got here, we've started off the possibility of a few different areas now. Now let's have a little look at exactly what we've got. Do we have any fragrant branches of yore? No. But we've got the little ring that's going to let us drop down low. And what we're going to do now is have a little look down here at the gutter, because there's some fun stuff down in the gutter. So let's go down there and check it out. Actually, we don't want to go to the gutter first. Sorry. We don't want to go to the gutter, because before we do the gutter, we need to get ourselves a fragrant branch of yore. So let's go up here and get that. We can go up and fight the lost sinner, but you're going to want to make sure you've actually got quite a few of those poison arrows before you fight the lost sinner. The lost sinner boss is a good boss, but has a few things to sort of fight through before you get there. And to fight through those things, you really want to have yourself some poison arrows, and we've only got 7 of them, and that's not enough. So I'll show you what I mean. We come down here. Or probably not enough. Let's have a little look around here. Nah. Okay. Down around the corner. First of all, you got this pie here. Pick up the humanity, the human effigy as they're going to call it in this one. And in here, a whole bunch of fellas looking to cause you trouble. And one more for you. Everybody happy. La 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 la. And down we go. This is a boss that you can do, and before we drop, you see that little shiny? We're going to get that before we head right down to the bottom. And make sure you just drop in time. Woohee! Pick up the lacerating knives, and you can see down here we've got the possibility of a summons. Lucatiel's down here, so that's great. But first things first, and this is why you need this clobber. When you run in here, turn around, because one of those great big flexile sentry dealies is there, and you want to poison him. If you can get back out here and excite him again, get back out here. Now it takes 4 of them to do, and that only leaves me 3 for the next one. There are a few of these guys. You can fight them down there and just melee, but the thing is, you're in the water, and it makes it slippery. So we just got to wait and wait and wait. Stamina management, annoying and long. And the problem you got is you don't want to bring Lucatiel in early, because she's not that great and she will die. And I want to keep her because her little quest is a really lovely one. Oh, come on. You're very clearly dead. Let's put these lads on, because we might be lucky enough to be able to use them. So again, you're running out. There's another one in here. Kill the exploding guy. Now let's see, there used to be another one in here. Oh well, okay. Pick up the large soul. Now over here, that's where we came in, just over there, just to sort of give you a little idea. Be careful out here, around to your right, but very carefully. And usually there's something right there for us to collect. So there's not. Round to the left. Northern Ritual Band and a Bleedstone. Round in there, we picked that one up. Straight across. Blossom Kite Shield, which we're going to put on. Now that is the Grass Crest Shield from Dark Souls. So what that's going to do is, first of all, substantially increase our weight. So let's go back to see-through hat. And okay, so we're going to have to downplay that. Can we go to that? Yep. Remember, that's where we're going. That's where we've been. Now there are a few things in here that are worth grabbing, but first things first, come up here and we can hear those little jingle jangles. Those are exploding bastards. Well, there's one right there. You come in here, there's no exploding bastard in this room, but there are some in a lot of the rooms. Now in there, we've got a Haid Knight. Use the Bastille key and whack him hard. Really shouldn't have suffered anywhere near that much to do that. Wouldn't have minded actually getting his outfit. But pick up your fire seed. So again, if you're looking for any form, open this little bad boy up. And down in there, in each of the rooms down there, are nasty little creatures. So, what I'm going to try and do is get them all. So I'm going to jump down here and I'm going to run this way. If I do that, they should follow me. If I'm lucky... Oh, I'm not lucky at all. I'm unlucky. Ow. Oops. That's it. Oops. Oops. All right. A lot of them are dead. We've got one up there. Oh, he's jumping down. Look at that. It's a keen bean. Okay. All right. We were looking pretty good, actually. Light the fire. Now we're going to go back and go a bit of shopping. In each of these rooms, there was an exploding dude. And most of them, I think, ran out and came after us. But let's have a look. Okay, well, that's good. The first two did. Come in here. Okay, that one came out after us, and if we come in here, pick up the Soul of the Proud Knight and the Pharos Lockstone, and open up the gate. And when you open up the gate, there's our boss there. We've got a couple of doorways, one up there and one down there. So, let's light this torch, and we're going to go and get Lucatil. We've lit the torch just in case we die horribly, because if we die horribly, you know, we can come back and it's all lit up. Okay. Grab Lucatil, and just hope that Lucatil doesn't plummet to her death. Come on, Lucatil, follow me, let's go. You said you'd help. That's the ticket. That's the way. Right, if you make it nice and easy for her, just one straight line, then she's going to follow you. You need a torch to do the next bit. This boss is a lovely bodice. It's a she. She's a huge greatsword wielding swordswoman, just like Lucatile really. But it's all dark. So if you have the Bastille key, which we've picked up, and you come in here, you can light this oil. And what that actually does is light up the interior of the boss room. There's two of them. Don't forget that shiny down there on your way out. Hope that Lucatile doesn't just plummet to her death. Sometimes they do. That's why very often I'll do all of this before even summoning Lucatile, just to be sure that actually she's there for the fight and doesn't die on the way. Alright, she's made it. Good. Now when we come in here for this boss, she hits really hard, so just be careful of that. We've got a little cutscene which we'll have a look at before we get going. There she is. Now that little bug goes into her head, drives her mad. And she's a sinner. She's not a bad warrior either. Now, her outfit, by the way, which you can buy once you defeat her, is a good one. Oh, carefully, don't get greedy. Ow, I got greedy and went for the third shot. Got it. I'm just going to pop on that little ring, which gives me more souls for my buck. And that's the last sinner. So she's gone the way of other sinners. Come on in here, round to your right. Robert's your father's brother. Chesty Poos, pick it up. Have a look inside. Great stuff. Fragrant Branch of Yore and Elizabeth Mushroom. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, so that's the first of our big bosses that we've killed. Primal Bonfire is going to take you straight back to Majula. When you click on it, it just heads you straight back there. So we're pretty lucky. We managed to have down to 8, and that was enough, just enough to get us our Fragrant Branch of Yore and Lost Cinnabox. Sure have, mate.
That is more than most undead can say.
Thanks. So still pushing strength till we get to 50. Once we get our strength up to 50, we're going to think about other things. But now that we've got the soul of the old one, we're going to head through... Oh, we've got a Fragrant Branch of Yore. We're going to head through this dusky area here. You only need one Fragrant Branch of Yore to be able to complete this area. So we've got that, and we're going to pick up one. You'll want a few more Fragrant Branches of Yore laters. Obviously. But to start with, you just need the one. Shaded Woods. Up we go. Straight upstairs, because there's a lovely little grab. And I want to show you something while we're here. Those are not invisible, just normal ghosts of normal players that just usually get in Dark Souls. They're actually enemies. And those enemies will attack you. So you have to whack them and get them out of the way fast. Secondly, there's an enemy there. those jugs with the faces on them are actually toxic. They laugh and they have toxicity and they will poison you really quickly. So you want to make sure you're taking these guys out of the picture fast. Our fragrant branch of yore is for that guy. He's going to give us a specialist key. So we're going to do that straight away. We come over here and jump. Pick up the soul of a brave warrior, which is worth a lot. Now you can roll through these jugs. See how I'm getting toxicked? I'm getting cursed. They're cursed jars. So you want to roll through them or hit them with a bow and arrow if you can. Use the fragrant branch of yore here, because you got to kill this particular guy who's a lion knight to get a particular ring. Now once you've done it one time, you don't have to do it ever again. Every time you come back to this bonfire, he's going to do exactly what he just did. He's going to be alive and he's going to follow you. So he gives you the Fang key. Very useful key. They can drop their axe, which is like the one we're holding, but I don't think anywhere near as good. They can also drop their outfit, which is a really good outfit if you're a magic user, because it gives you all sorts of benefits to spells and things of that nature. Okay, we're out in this area now, and you can see we got lots of these jars. One there, one there. Oh, that's not one. One there. Let's come around the back. One more of these guys. And we're getting poisoned by a jar that's inside that building. Pick up some torches and flame butterflies. We're going inside here, and inside here, unfortunately, are a whole bunch of those curse jars. However, if you come around here, can I see it? Can I reach it? You can see it there. All right, we got one of them. There's another one downstairs. And if you look in there, we got a few frozen people who are guarding a chest, so we can't actually get that chest, and you can't go through there. You won't fit. I can hear someone. Who can I hear? I can hear talking. Oh, let's go in anyway, bugger it. So down here, over in the corner, there's one. He's still there. Pick up the soul of a brave warrior. And get rid of the curse jar. Follow me around. We got a little lizard. A shard, a chunk, and a bolt stone. Very good haul. Pop around to the right and pick up the dark scythe. And now we've got to pop on our talking to strange people ring. Now this ring will let you know if there are enemies about. I'm also going to put on my healing ring just while I chat to him so I can pick up a bit of health. Come and talk to this guy.
Human, are we?
Sure am.
This is no place for you. Be gone.
Come on now, Scorpo.
Are you not afraid of me?
Are you kidding?
Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different.
Sure am, mate.
We once had a master. He created us long, long ago.
Jeez, who built you?
The fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred.
Ew.
Eventually, he drove himself mad.
Ah, a mad sorcerer.
Madness that ended up we strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed.
No worries. Happy to do it.
I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. We have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return.
Easy. Happy to help.
Past is a distant fog. My name was Targ. That is all that I remember. The path.
So, no worries, Taco. We'll help. We're going to whack his wife. Come up here. Back around the way you came. Now that you've met and said hi to Taco, we can go out and do the rest of this area. You don't need to keep the ring on. Once you've talked to him and got your information, you can go and swap out the ring. That's completely fine. So, that guy's guarding that one. We can't do anything in there. In here, we have another guy. Now, they do get hit pretty hard, but up here is a Soul of a Brave Warrior and another Pharos Lockstone, so well worth it. If we look on the other side there, we can see there's that guy and nothing else, nothing we can grab, so don't go in there. And if we look on in here, we can see nothing in there, just a bad guy. I'll show you. He's guarding nothing. There's nothing in there. He's just in there being problematic. Around behind here, there's nothing. Unfortunately, we've aggroed that guy. Luckily, we're two-shotting these Lion Warriors, but we don't have any more fragrant branches of yore, so we can't do anything about that one. Alright. I find it hard to tell the difference between just the ghosts of the game and the actual bad guys that are actually doing bad stuff. Okay. We're going to run across here now and jump. And over here, don't trash the box, just get him instead. Nice and safe, open her up. And in here, Titanite chunk and a petrified dragon bone. Very, very useful. Okay, round we come. Round the turn, heading for home. We've done all this stuff. And we can come up here and take out these guys. 1, 2. One, two. You can hear a funny old noise. Oh, and there's one in there that we can't get to. Oh crap. I'm doing it two-handed. Okay. We don't want to do it two-handed. We don't want to drop there. Come around to the side. Pick up the life gem. And we're not going to drop down there, but we will take the opportunity to get rid of that guy. Oh, sweet. Because there's a whole bunch of them down there. There's another couple in there that didn't come out to play. That's okay. We'll get them later. Avoiding all that lot because you actually need a fragrant branch of viewer to get in there. In here, we're going to go upstairs and if we're lucky, meet an old friend. There he is.
Just wait. I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way. I'm gonna find him and settle the score. Nobody insults me like that.
Let's get him.
For the good of the world and for my own honour, I won't let that bastard live another day.
Now you want to make sure you talk to him here
I won't let...
because you want to speak to Pate and you want to speak to our boy because the particular quest that involves them both delivers what I think is a really nice little treat. Now, can we actually get across there? Yes, we can. Come down here, plummet to your certain death, and straight away open this up. Pick up Homing Soul Mass and come and chat to the Dark Dude.
How far this undead has wandered.
Yeah, mate.
And a very fit undead you are.
An old Nazi in a wheelchair.
And but the dark.
So, chat to the old Nazi in a wheelchair. We're going to meet him 3 times, and once you've met him all 3 times, then you can... That's the way. Sorry, little fella. Sorry, little fella. Come and grab the twinkling and use the fang key to open up this door. In we come. Pick up another fragrant branch of yore and say hi to the bird lady.
I am Ornifex. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode?
Ornifex
Thank you. I believe. Thank you.
is actually, and you're not going to really believe this, but Ornifex is actually a blacksmith. And you go to her to trade things for particularly glamorous souls. Weapons for souls, basically. She does weapons for souls. So, before we head down... and fight the boss, we're actually going to jump across to this area. There's some goodies over there. So, run and jump. You would need a fragrant branch of yore to get in here otherwise. And there's a baddie. Siam Knight, which usually in this game means something good. Oh, we picked up his gauntlets. And much more importantly than that, Sublime Bone Dust, Soul of a Brave Warrior. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, down here, not going to do too much with that, but we are going to run across here, jump across, and in here's another one, totally safe. Grab the Black Knight halberd. Now, if you like the Black Knight weapons, and they're pretty good, jump back, and we're back at the start. The Black Knight weapons are pretty good, and the Black Knight halberd is particularly strong. If you are looking to be a little bit overpowered at the start of the game, you can pretty much come straight here, save 12,000, buy a fragrant branch of yore, come straight here and pick up that weapon. Okay, now our fragrant branch of yore could buy us other stuff. We can use it to get through there and get into there and pick up some things. We're not going to do that. Right now what we're going to do is go for the boss. So the boss is up here. She's a kind of a nasty little piece of scorpion work. And we're going to meet our mate. And there he is. Man Scorpion Tark. Which sounds a little bit like Man Scorpion Tank. Which sounds fun. So Man Scorpion Tark has done the job. This boss is... she's tough. And you want to make sure you're careful when you fight her. So I'm going to save here and then come back in case we stuff it up a few times.